Hello and welcome to IGN's Gamescom 2021 opening night live after show. We just got a ton of exciting new video game news and reveals courtesy of Jeff Keighley's big Gamescom opening night live showcase. And we've got lots of stuff to discuss, including Halo Infinite, Marvel's Midnight Suns, and Far Cry 6. Here to help me break it all down are my amazing and knowledgeable co-hosts, Tina Amini and Paris Lilly. Hello, friends.
Hi, David.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thank you for joining us. That was a really fun show.
Yeah.
Lots of video games that I look forward to playing in the future. So, we finally got an official delay for Horizon Forbidden West. We've suspected this was coming for a while. We'll dive into that just a little bit later. But first, let's talk about a big game that finally got a release date. Halo Infinite. It's actually coming December 8th. Paris, how relieved are you to finally have this set in stone, hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, finally.
Yeah.
We know the date now. We know it's going to be December 8th, which, you know, a little later than I think a lot of people would have expected, because you'd think they'd want to get it to the 20th anniversary. But now we know when we're going to get the campaign. We know we're going to get the multiplayer, and get ready. If you're a Halo fan, be excited.
Yeah, it's just barely making it out within 2021, but good to know it's finally coming. It was supposed to be a launch title, of course. You played the test, the recent.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
test flight.
Test
The
flight.
technical preview.
Whatever they're calling these days. That was a couple weeks ago. Got to play that over that weekend span. It was a lot of fun. It was mostly with the bots, but then we're able to do for limited time some direct PvP. Head-to-head in the arena mode, and it was good. I think 343 did a great job of just getting back to the basics of what made Halo great, and that's what that felt like to me. So really looking forward to the next flight when they go to big team battle, things like that. Yeah,
I heard lots of good things about that multiplayer test, but I think it's worth noting that we still have not gotten another look at the campaign, right? Which it's been last year.
And honestly, after the news we got last week about we're not going to get Forge and we're not going to get co-op at launch, I was really hoping this week they would show us campaign, and they didn't. So I don't want to say I'm concerned. I need to see it. I need to see more before we obviously get to December.
Yeah, it's hard to build an impression, you know, especially because so many Halo fans are campaign driven. You know, they're in it for the campaign. They want the co-op experience, but it's hard to tell based on like very minimal looks at what that's going to look like.
Exactly. Everybody wants to see Craig again. We got to see Craig. Where's Craig at, right?
Yeah, it's first-person shooters. For so many of them, the campaign has kind of become either an afterthought, or Battlefield this year isn't even in shipping with one. Call of Duty has done that in the past. So yeah, Halo still has the campaign. Last year when they showed it, people were divided on. A lot of longtime Halo fans thought it looks like just a lot of fun, but then a lot of people thought the visuals maybe didn't look next gen to them, right? So at E3 when Microsoft had their show, I think people, myself included, were sort of expecting them to sort of reintroduce that campaign. They didn't. Now they haven't again. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to finally have that release date. As someone who's probably only going to play the campaign, though, man, I do want to sort of see the improvements and the work that they put into it.
Yeah.
They did, however.
I was just gonna say, even today's trailer was kind of story driven in a sense, but it's all about that first season for multiplayer.
Exactly.
So it's driven around this is the Spartan Academy, and apparently that's going to be the hub of the multiplayer experience. So certainly a good thing to get exposure to, because we want to see what that environment is going to look like, and clearly there's a big investment in bolstering that multiplayer experience, just like a lot of other first-person shooters, to your point, Damon.
Now, they did show off a very pretty special edition console, the Xbox Series X, that comes with the controller. Man, that is a good-looking console.
Oh, yeah. I am that cat meme. I need this.
Yes. Yeah. And I think pre-orders actually went live.
Yeah.
At this point, they may be sold out already. But yeah, the Elite controller they showed off, the Series 2 Elite, and then obviously the new console for the Series X, the custom. I mean, for the 20th anniversary, it looked great. Really did.
It was gorgeous. Yeah.
I definitely want to get it for sure.
Yeah, it's apparently got like gold accents, like iridium gold accents, the actual metal in it. It can do the power-up sound on and off. Has like custom Halo sounds as well, and it's got that gorgeous like starry. I believe it's from like the Zeta Halo is what they had said on the Xbox Wire. Yep.
Yeah, it leaves us now in sort of an interesting situation since Horizon has been delayed. Xbox has a big holiday exclusive and PlayStation does not.
Yeah, it seems that way
right now, right?
Yeah.
It's just, and now also are going to have this. They also are the only next-gen console that has a special edition version as well. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting times. Okay, another big reveal. Saints Row. This is something we were expecting to get revealed during the show. Saints Row is being rebooted, and it got a release date, and we don't have to wait very long. Just Saints Row is being released February 5th, 2022. That is so soon. Not a sequel. The last one was actually a spin-off. They went to Saints Row 4, then there was a Gat Out of Hell expansion, then there was the, what was this real spin-off one called?
Oh, the Blood Dragon?
Agents of Mayhem is what it was.
Yeah, that's right.
Fact checkers are doing it. I loved, especially Saints Row 3. That's like the one that got us so excited.
Yeah.
Either of you played
yeah.
Saints Rows?
Oh yeah, huge Saints Row fan. So the fact that they're bringing this back and kind of doing it like a remake, and I'm actually shocked we're getting it so soon. I did not think it was coming this soon. But
always a happy surprise.
Yeah. And the limited amount of gameplay they showed, it looked good. It really did. I mean, I definitely would want to jump in that sandbox and play it.
And doesn't even seem too into, because, you know, as a reboot, you kind of expect, okay, maybe we're going back to more of like a grittier route than the kind of wild experience that Saints Row has come to. But, you know, there's still a lot of color in the game, too. And some of the weaponry, and it seems like customization is still going to be a big thing. Like there's a spinning sword weapon at some point in the trailer. I couldn't quite make out what it was, but it looked real cool. So it still has that, you know, renewed Saints Row vibe to it, too. So it seems to strike both of that balance.
Yeah, we have a brand new city. It's set in the American Southwest, I believe. Volition, the developer, says it's the biggest city that they've ever created. So the biggest sandbox, the biggest playground. They have overhauled their character creator. They said it's the most extensive character creator they've ever had. That's obviously a big part of Saints Row. And I believe we have a new crew. I don't think there are any characters that from the previous games that we should expect to see. So I don't know. I'm interested to see, because Saints Row started out as just a pretty typical GTA clone, and then it really sort of came into its own and became unique with Saints Row the Third. So now, what does a reboot look like? You know, and I guess you know, what would you want it to be rebooted into? Because GTA always has silly parts, but they mix that really well with seriousness, and Saints Row just went all the way into the silly.
Yeah, I mean, I came into the Saints Row universe when it was all the way into the silly. Like, I would say, like, Saints Row the Third was really beginning to kind of, like, have that as part of its atmosphere. So I like that element, and I think you get elements of it, you know, with these crazy car trick moves. I mean, obviously, this is a CG trailer, so who knows how that's actually going to unfold in gameplay, but if it's matching that kind of vibe, it seems like there'll be this real threat of you're in a, you know, really threatening city. I actually got some cyberpunk vibes from it, just from the fact that there are various gangs that you have to take down. It's a bit cyberpunk and No More Heroes, I might say, since you have to kind of go along the line and knock out all of the gangs to be the #1 gang. So that's pretty silly to me.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we've got to take a very quick break, but coming up next, we're checking out Sega's upcoming action game, Lost Judgment. After that, we'll take a look at 2K's new Marvel game, Midnight Suns, and then we're taking to the skies with the badass new Dragon game, Century Age of Ashes, plus plenty more opening night live to discuss with my wonderful panel here. We'll be back with more IGN and Gamescom right after this. Don't go anywhere.